Right, we're going to do a sort of balance, a bit of a stretch. So we'll just start off with warming up our balance a little bit. So just raise your left leg. So put all the weight down into the standing leg, feeling as if there were roots going down through the leg. And then just lift up the left leg so the knees parallel, the thighs parallel to the ground, and just balance. Oops, or not. You can put in a little twist if you like, so twist yourself round. Just warming up our balance a little bit. Swap over at the other side. Leg parallel to the ground. You always find one a little bit more comfortable than the others. And on the bottom of your feet, think of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and your heel as being the 3 points that you're sort of balancing on. Maybe putting a little twist into that one. And just simply coming up onto your toes. Just rise up onto your toes. Balance. And come back down. And again, up onto your toes. Balance. Well, it's not just your toes really, it's your base of your feet. And your toes are doing balance, pushing them gently to keep you balanced. And down. So it's just warming up the balance a little bit. So start off with bringing your feet together. We're going to do a posture called chair to start off with. So you need to keep your feet and your knees tight together because they're going to be supporting each other. So keep your knees and your feet tight together. Sinking your bottom down as if you're going into a chair, sitting on a chair and raising your arms up. So you're sinking down and raising your arms up. So it's like you're on a chair. Look at the hands if you want, or not. And if you can't feel this in your thighs, you're not trying hard enough. So this is your chair posture. This is quite a strong posture. It is a balance as well. But we're going to crank it up a little bit. So bring your hands to prayer and get your breastbone, your thumbs onto your breastbone. Then twist and bring your elbow to the other side of your knee. So the opposite knee. So my left elbow is going to the outside of my right knee. Pressing my hands together and getting that thumb on the breastbone. So when it's from this side, that's what it looks like. Try and get a full twist. And if you feel comfortable with that twist, you can then pivot from the knee and lifting that foot up. So it's called Flamingo, because that's what you look like. So you're pushing the knees together and lifting the foot up. Flamingo. See how long you can stay there for. And when you feel ready, unravel yourself, bring yourself back up. So obviously now we'll do it at the other side. So this time my right elbow is going to go over my left knee, but we'll sink down first into the chair. So feet, ankles, knees, thighs nice and tight together to give you balance. Sinking the bottom down, scooping the arms up. And you can look up between your hands. And feel yourself balancing. Get your hands together in prayer to the breastbone. Bring the elbow, right elbow to the outside of the left knee and get a nice twist in. The aim is to get the thumbs at the breastbone and the elbow pointing up. And then see if you can lift up the right leg. So you're like a little flamingo. That's not my best balancey side. And if you fall out, it's fine, just go back in again. Little flamingo. Lovely. Come out, roll yourself out. Right, we're trying another flamingo. So we're going to warm up our hamstrings a bit for this one, because we do want to get a nice balance and stretch with them. So bring your feet a little bit apart, not too wide. The feet are like they're on tram tracks, so your feet are like that, not like that. Interlace your fingers behind your hand, draw your hands down, puff your chest up, look up, and then bend forwards. Try and keep your pelvis straight and your back straight, and coming forward to a comfortable pose. Don't overdo it, listen to your body. That's what yoga is an awful lot about, is listening to your body. Listen to your body when it whispers, so you don't have to hear it when it screams. So we're just getting a nice gentle stretch. If you tighten your knees, if you try to lift your kneacap up, so your front of your thighs draws your kneecap up, probably find that you can just sink a little bit further into the posture. So you should be feeling a nice stretch in the back of that front leg. Then as if you've been lifted by the arms, lift yourself up, turn your feet round and go the other direction. So again, settle your feet so you feel comfortable and balanced. Draw your hands down so the chest puffs up, looking up, keeping your back straight. Fold and forward. And noticing how one side is different from the other side. And release. Every breath out, just see if you can soften a little more into the pose. And as if you've been drawn up by your arms, drawing yourself up. We'll just warm the back of those legs up a little bit more. So feet together. And we're going to pivot from the pelvis. We're going to come forward. So put your hands on your thighs and just slide down so you've got a straight back. That might be where you want to stay. It might be you slide your hands down a little bit further towards your ankles. Maybe you want to put your hands behind your calves. Maybe hold on to your elbows or put your hands behind your calves and allow the head to dangle. We're just feeling a nice stretch. We're warming up the hamstrings, ready for the next pose. And then roll yourself up. So this time, it's the feet apart, like they're on tram lines. Feet, little bit, no, not huge wide gap, but not a too narrow a gap. You're going to bring your hands down to the ground, onto your fingertips, it's fine. Bring your hands down to the ground and bring them back a little bit, so you can get them back off your foot. You're then going to bring the weight into the front foot, and you're going to bring this thigh up towards the knee, so the thigh and the knee are going to be tight in, and the back leg is going to tuck up like we did in the other flamingo. So it's that sort of posture. And release. It's quite a bit of a balance, that one, and you really do feel it in the back of your hamstrings. Remember, listen to your body. If your body doesn't want to do it, don't do it. Turn around in the other direction, so sorting your feet out so they're a bit apart, you feel like you get the width. Come down onto your fingertips and walk your hands back a little bit. You can experiment by pointing the hands behind you and bring your weight into that front foot and bring the thigh and the knee tight into that leg so they're together, and lift up the back foot. That's just another sort of flamingo. That's quite a balance and a stretch. Then up you come and give yourself a shake. Well done.